It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Jaguars and the Bills on Monday night.
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. An early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here come the Jaguars to take over for the first time behind Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback in season number 4.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. The numbers on the ground for ETN last week: 22 carries, 102 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Motion man left is Kirk. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Well, this defense for the Bills, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense, just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
And Kirk is going to have the Jaguars first down as he'll get this down to the 41. Here's Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Ball at the 23, second and 8. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Thomas has got it, complete. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. And he is going to have a Jags first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Thomas goes in motion left. Lawrence will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence going to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Davis. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete.
I want to see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now Allen. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now ETN to start the drive. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. That was Terrell Bernard navigating his way to the backfield and dropping him for a loss. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. You look at this Buffalo defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation in a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Allen now looks to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. That's complete right around the 8. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jaguars' 6-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
3rd and 4.
To throw, it's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
But Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They'd lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. $10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now Lawrence to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They start the drive with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Motion man is Shakir.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
3rd and 4.
Here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, ETN.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Another tote for ETN.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And he will slide down with the 1st down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Now Lawrence.
Eluding the press. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. A 3rd and long. You knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And his throw is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Now Allen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The slot man in motion right. Allen going to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
At the 23-yard line.
And the slot man goes in motion left. To the air, Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. And this is Cook with the grab. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Another Buffalo Bills.
From the gun, it's Allen. Touchdown! Curtis Samuel. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Neutral zone infractions, defense.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
ETN once more. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN down to about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now Lawrence. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
First down Jaguars after Gabe Davis makes another nice catch. And one thing about him, he's a big play waiting to happen and has been throughout his career. Finished the last 3 seasons ranking in the top 10 for average yards per reception. And that's one of the reasons the Jaguars targeted him this offseason and brought him back to his home state.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. So no gain on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to the ground with ETN. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
In motion right is Davis.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
My, if maybe that ball is 2 yards shorter, it's going to give them the lead because he had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
And this one is no good. He missed it.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Curtis Samuel and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number one.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start, got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Motion man is Shakir.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
In motion, Hollins.
Now Allen again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And the Bills are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Dalton Kincaid.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Lawrence.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where you see the final score there. Sam Darnold, 3 touchdown passes as his guys stay unbeaten on the year. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Breece Hall, well over 100 yards on the ground with a pair of touchdown runs. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We were treated to a solid first half of football by the great quarterback, Josh Allen. He threw a first quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side could play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
Johnson jostles free.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bills offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 68 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Gets through and now an opening. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
95 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
A solid run and maybe then some by ETN. And he's become one of the league's best playmakers over these last couple of seasons, totaling over 1,400 yards from scrimmage in each of the last 2 campaigns.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43.
And they'll go again with ETN.
Taron Johnson made the stop.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on 4th down. Going for it, here's Etienne.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Running out of the gun with Etienne.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars. He's done his part sailing past the century mark on the ground with rushing yardage, but his team, a different story.
Yeah, they're down big in this ball game, so sometimes you wonder to yourself how much of that is him with a great performance and how much of that is the defense just loosening up because they have a big lead.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A give, running right, Etienne.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Lawrence will throw.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And his kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
Buffalo set to get the football back here.
And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Allen.
Has his man, it's Shakir.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In motion, Hollins.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Still 1st down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Cook following the penalty. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15. At the 35.
Again, it's Cook. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and that will come the offense as they take over.
The Jaguars offense and Travis Etienne set to take over once again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying, but nothing that they have done has worked so far. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
On the counter, Etienne.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
Let's take it inside his own 40. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return.
The Bills' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
This will be caught at Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll give to Cook on the read option. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Antonio Johnson makes the stop. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Now Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Just a gain of a couple there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Allen.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. And again, it's Allen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Joshua Hines Allen able to get him for a loss of about 3. The Bills on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Mac Hollins, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now Lawrence to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Lawrence. Off to Thomas on the left side. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. In motion right is Davis. From midfield now, Lawrence.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Now Lawrence. It's caught by Davis. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Here's Lawrence. Forced out to his left. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And he can't get rid of it, He's taken down. Gregory Rousseau able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front seven. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So here are the Bills to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings us 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Shakir hauls it in.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets it to Thomas. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Lawrence will throw.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Lawrence throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars.
But to throw again is Lawrence.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They go play action now. Lawrence. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Parker Washington there to make the grab. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So fourth quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Trying to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. The first down carry for Davis. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. It's Davis on the counter. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Allen now looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Cook up the gut. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Only a 1-yard gain, but good enough to just about finish this one off. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. What we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Buffalo, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Jags,